China over the past time has constantly escalated tensions with Japan over the sovereignty dispute over the Senkaku or Diaoshu archipelago in the East China Sea. If a conflict breaks out, both China and Japan will strike the battlefield with elite Marines. According to Business Insider, combat in the Pacific always depends on two factors: naval strength and amphibious combat capabilities. The fierce battles in the World War II between the Allies and the Japanese fascists partly proved this. Today, China has understood the lesson of history, constantly expanding its military power, reaching out to distant seas, forcing Japan to come up with a coping plan. Most noteworthy in the development of the Chinese military must include the People's Liberation Army Navy Marine Corps, or PLANMC. Over the past 3 years, the Chinese Marine Corps has increased the number of personnel from 10,000 to about 35,000, even planning to expand to 100,000. The People's Liberation Army Navy Marine Corps currently has 7 brigades, each heavily armed with 2 infantry battalions, an armor regiment, 1 howitzers battalion, a missile battalion, and an amphibious reconnaissance battalion. Among them, notably, the ZBT-05 amphibious fighting vehicle and self-propelled gun PLC-07. It is even more powerful than some Western armored vehicles. In 2019, the US once called the People's Liberation Army Navy Marine Corps a complete amphibious force with mixed combat capabilities. Supporting the Marine Corps is the Navy's powerful amphibious ships, consisting of 6 TAF-071 amphibious transport docks and 2 TAF-075 amphibious assault ships. The TAF-075 can carry up to 900 soldiers, many amphibious vehicles, and 30 helicopters. Meanwhile, Japan is a country with a strong navy, but is bound by its post-World War II constitution to build a large-scale marine force. But before the rise of China, Japan also had to change strategy, find ways to circumvent the law. In 2018, Japan built its first marine force after World War II, known as the Amphibious Rapid Deployment Brigade, or ARTB. The Japanese Marine Corps currently has 3,000 people, equipped with American AAV-7 assault amphibious vehicles and the Komatsu light armor vehicle. The operation of the Japanese Marines is quite similar to that of the US Marines. Supporting this force are 2 helicopters carriers that are being converted to carry F-35B fighter jets. ARTB has not reached the scale and power of the PLANMC, but that doesn't mean the two don't have the same mission, says Jack Cooper, a researcher at the American Enterprise Institute. ARTB has the task of defending and reacting quickly when the enemy launches an amphibious campaign to take over the island. This force does not need large numbers because it does not have to land on a large island like Taiwan. ARTB is only responsible for fighting to protect the Senkaku Islands. In contrast, China must build a complete marine force in the event of a need to capture Taiwan by force. If a Sino-Japanese conflict broke out in the East China Sea, and People's Liberation Army Navy Marine Corps landed and took control of the Senkaku or Jiaozhou Islands, the Amphibious Rapid Deployment Brigade would have to defend or launch a flash campaign to retake the islands before the Japanese Air Force and Navy intervene. Occupying an island is only part of the amphibious warfare mission. Defending and maintaining position is important. My video about the Chinese and Japanese Marines ends here. Thank you for watching. If you find this video interesting, please give me your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos.